Hello everyone. This video is the guidelines to fill the sub-degree and undergraduate scholarship application form. Before we start, we just wanted to let you know a little more about the Zubin Foundation. So the scholarship application that you're about to fill is one of the projects of the Zubin Foundation. Who are we? The Zubin Foundation is an integrated service provider for Hong Kong's ethnically diverse communities. We are a registered charity. Our mission is to improve the lives of Hong Kong's ethnically diverse individuals by reducing suffering and providing opportunities. The video that you are going to watch now will take you through step-by-step instructions to fill the scholarship application form for the Zubin Foundation's scholarships for sub-degree and undergraduate studies 2026 cohort. This video will also cover some of the frequently asked questions. So when you click on the application form link, you will see something like this on your screen. This section, or the introduction, mentions the type of scholarships available for 2026 cohort. Please read through and see which scholarship you are eligible for. Make a note. Before you start filling the form, we encourage you to visit our website. You can see the link here and read and understand details of the scholarships available. This section of the form also provides more information about these scholarships available. Please remember to fill this form only once. Fill all the information correctly and completely, and go through the eligibility criteria. As you can see, the deadline to fill this form with all these supporting documents is 4 p.m. on Monday, 7th of September, 2026. So, if you do not have your results with you yet, and you are not sure about where would you be studying, and you're waiting for your TSA result, your JUPAS placement results, don't worry. You will have enough time to fill this form. Use this time to familiarize yourself with what's the process and what's the documents needed. All right, so we are ready to start. You will need to fill in your email to continue. As I mentioned earlier, there is a bunch of documents that needs to be uploaded as proof. So we have listed all the documents that are needed, be it the compulsory documents that every applicant will need to upload. And, there are some additional documents you might need to upload depending on your situation. So take some time, go through the compulsory document and additional document list, see what applies to your situation, reach out to your family, ask your parents or family members for the proof, collect the proof, have a scanned copy of the proof ready on your device before you start filling the form. Because in the last section of this form, you will need to upload all these documents. So take some time, collect the documents, scan and put it, or click a clear copy photo of the documents and have it ready on your device. All right, so once you've read through the list of documents, we will start filling up the form. The very first section is about choice of scholarship. This is a multiple choice section, so you can apply for more than one scholarship if you are eligible. Again, a gentle reminder, if you are not sure, go to our website and read through the eligibility criteria and other details. All right. The next section is about your age. So if you are below 18 or 18 or above, choose the option accordingly. Say you are below 18 and you click on this option, you will see this page, which is parent or guardian's consent for applicants under the age of 18 years. Because you are a minor, we need your parent or guardian's consent. So please fill in the details. Sit with the parent and guardian you are filling the details of. Go through the terms and conditions, check the box if you agree, and continue to the next section. In case you select 18 or above on this form, you will directly go to the personal particulars of the applicant. This is fairly simple. Just follow the instruction, fill in the details. We will continue with the personal particulars of the applicant. In the Hong Kong ID card number, you are only required to fill the letter plus first three numbers. Look at the example and fill accordingly. We ask applicants to provide a contact number and an additional contact number and their email. The reason we need this information is when we are going through your application form, we might need to reach out to you if we have additional questions, or we need additional documents. Also, if you are shortlisted for the next round, the quickest way to reach out is sending a WhatsApp message or calling your contact number, right? So make sure whatever number you are putting in here in this field is active, and the email address you mention here also is the email that you check on a regular basis. Otherwise, you might end up missing important information. If, say, you end up changing your contact number after you've submitted the form and after the application is closed for some reason, please inform us by sending a WhatsApp to 91334700. This is the scholarship contact number at the Zubin Foundation. You can let us know that you were using, the number earlier, and now your mobile number, your contact number has changed, so that we have the updated information. All right, let's continue with personal particulars of the applicant section. This is fairly simple. Choose the option that applies to you. In the ethnicity section, we have a list of ethnicities to choose from. In case you do not see your ethnicity here, there is a section called other options at the very end of this section. You can choose and mention your ethnicity in that section. Read through these questions. They're fairly simple. Fill in your answers accordingly. All right, so now we move on to the academic scores and education section. So this section asks for your academic result. So what academic result are we talking about here? It says, please write your academic result for the academic year 2025 to 2026. So the last academic year. So whatever is the latest exam that you gave, like Hong Kong DSC, or IB diploma, or in case of applicants who are already in university for year 2, 3, 4 students, your last year's GPA is what we are looking for here. Again, if you are still waiting for your results, you can fill this form once you have your results with you, right? The deadline is in September, so don't worry, you have enough time. We also ask you to write the full program title. In case you are starting your academic year in September, you have to write the program title you have been admitted to. If you are currently already a tertiary institute student, you need to write the program title of what you're currently studying. All right, and the next section asks you to share the college university web page link. You can Google this and please put the link. Okay. Again, the next section is all about the institution that you will be studying or are currently studying. There is a list. In case you don't find the name, there is again another section where you can mention the name of your institution. All right. Now, next is which year of study, for 2026 to 2027, you will be in which year? So go through the options, tick the one that applies to you. The next section talks about the annual tuition fee for the academic year 2026-2027 for the program that you are pursuing. If you are not sure, you can look at your offer and admission letter or the university website, which will have this information. The next section is about mode of study. Please choose your mode of study and click next. All right, now we come to the financial details section. This section is an important section, and we have observed that most of the applicants have challenges filling up this section. So please read through the information shared here. Remember, you only need to fill the details of the earning members in your family in this section. So you need to fill your details and the details of other earning members in your family. If you or any member of your family receives any financial assistance from the government like CSSA or welfare support, please do not write in this section. We have the next section, which will ask you for these details. Very important point is, whatever income you mention in this section, you have to upload proof of that income. So when you are filling the amount and the details in this section, please look at the proof that you will be submitting and make sure that the application or the information is filled correctly. We have space to fill the information for 4 earning members in your household. In case you have more than 4 earning members, please upload an extra sheet in the additional document proof in the last section. All right, so let's start. So the very first part of this financial details is for the applicant, which is you. You have to fill this section. As you can see, this is compulsory. This name of the applicant. So here you will write your name. We understand that many of you would not be working yet. So in case you are not working, please write student in this section. If you're working full-time, part-time, you can write your job profile, your occupation, or type of job. The next section asks you about your monthly income, salary, payment of services in March, April, and May. So the last 3 months. If you do not earn an income, write 0 in all 3 fields. Moving on, you will see family member 2. Again, only mention the details of family members who are earning in your household. So similar information, name of the family member 2, your relationship with this family member, their job profile, occupation, type of job, and monthly income in March, April, and May. Again, do not write CSSA or welfare support amount in this section, and look at the documentary proof that you will be submitting and fill the information correctly. We check each and every proof. So if there is a discrepancy, it might end up making your form not acceptable. So please be very careful. Collect the proof, look at what you are submitting, and if you have questions or if you are not sure, please talk to your family member and get clarity before you fill this. So in case you have another earning member in your family, please mention their details. After that, before we move on to the next section, I quickly wanted to go through some frequently asked questions about the financial information section of this form. So let's go through them one by one. Number 1, my family is on CSSA and there is no earning member in my family. How do I fill this section? Well, in this case, you only need to fill your details in family member 1 applicant section and write the income to be 0. You can skip family member 2, 3, 4. They are not compulsory to fill in. So if there is no earning member in your family, you can skip it. Number 2, my father lost his job in May, so he only earned an income in April. How do I mention this? If you remember, the form asks you to fill the monthly income for March, April, and May. So if the earning member of your family has only earned an income in one of these months, what do you do? In this case, fill in the income for whichever month they received the income, and you can mention 0 for the other months. But remember, provide details in the additional information on applicants' financial needs section. Number 3, my family does not have a fixed income every month. How do I record this? In this case, fill in the income received by the family member in April, May, and June. If you are submitting proof for the yearly income, say, for example, your father runs a business or a shop, for example, and the earning is different for different months. The proof might be, the tax he filed, which states his yearly income. So in this case, what you can do is you upload the proof for the yearly income, divide it by 12 so that you get monthly income, and mention the monthly income in April, May, and June fields. Again, provide details in the additional information on applicant's financial needs section. Number 4, my sister has a part-time job and gets paid in cash. How do I record this? What proof to submit? You can mention her earnings for March, April, and May. And in this case, even if she gets the money in cash, you guys might have a salary slip or, any other details to show that she gets paid this particular amount, or her bank statement. You can upload that document. Number 5, my family members owns but does not live with us in the same house. Do I need to disclose their income in this section? Well, if they are not contributing to cover the expenses of your family, you do not need to include them. But if they live separately but provide financial assistance, please mention their details and upload proof. For example, your sister is married and live with her husband's family. She earns but only supports her own family, the husband's family, and does not give or any money or supports your family anymore. So in that case, you do not need to include them in this section. Number 6, there has been no earning member in my family for the last 3 months, and we are managing with savings while looking for a new job. What do I do? Provide details in the additional information on applicant's financial needs section. Mention how much they earned earlier, when they lost their job, etc. Upload proper proofs. So in a nutshell, what we are trying to assess in this section is to get an idea of the yearly family income on the basis of past 3 months income earned. If we ask for the last 12 months income proofs, there will be a lot of documents that the applicants will need to upload. And that's why we are only asking you for the last 3 months income, assuming that it's even or it's the same for each month. So that's why if there is irregular source of income, or your situation is unique, you need to let us know in the additional information on applicants' financial needs section. That's why that section is there. Okay, so the next section of this form talks about the assistance received from the government. The very first one is CSSA. Fill in the form correctly. And again, look at the documentary proof that you will be submitting and fill in the amount here correctly. The next one is about working family allowance. Again, look at the proof that you are submitting and fill in the information correctly. The next question is about the other financial assistance. So whatever applies to you, you can fill in yes or no. Again, talk to your family members. Say you have your grandma or grandfather staying with you and they get old age living allowance. You will have to check with them and then fill the option yes or no accordingly. Again, if you have filled yes in this section for any of the financial assistance type, you will need to mention the amount. If you have filled no for all the types of assistance, you can write 0. This section talks about any other financial amount or income received in the past 3 months from other sources. If you have not captured the income received in the previous sections, please write the income and the amount in this section. Now we come to expenses. So the next question talks about the monthly medical expenses from permanent disability or chronic disease for you or your family member. In case this is applicable and you are writing an amount here, please prepare documentary proof. Remember, one-off expenses uh, should not be included here. The expenses that you are writing should be of recurrent nature. It should say it happens every month, or it's an ongoing medical expense, then you need to put it in here. If your family needs to pay rent, you need to put it in here. Again, prepare documentary proof and check the amount. Um, the last question in financial details section is about additional information of applicants' financial needs that we talked about when we were talking about the FAQs. Again, if your family has a special situation and you need to tell us more about why you have filled income for April but not for May and June, or why the income is irregular, stuff like that, you can mention the details here. All right, so we click next and move on. The next section is subjective. We are asking you to tell us why you are the right candidate for this scholarship, both in terms of financial needs and academic caliber. Think about what you want to fill in this section. You have to limit your response to 250 words, but take some time, maybe write it down, review it, and then fill this section. We also want to know if you've undertaken any community service in the past 2 years. Choose the option, whatever applies to you. And the next one is we want you to tell us about yourself on the following points. Read through the question, understand it, and then write your answer. This section will take some thinking. So when you are filling the form, make sure you have enough time in your hands. And when you're watching the video, you can pause at this slide and write the questions, prepare it in advance, and when you fill up the form, just type it in. So that's another way to do it. But take time to fill these sections. We read through this. This gives us more idea of your candidature, that's not reflected in the other details that you have filled early on. And the next one is about other achievements. If you've had any in the past 2 years, you have been part of, a football team, or you've done something in your school, or you were part of the student council, whatever you can think of, you can write it down here. Again, think about this, prepare your answer, and then write your answer here. Okay, so we come to the last section of this form. This is all about document proof upload section. If you have all the uploaded documents, scanned and copied documents on your device, this section will not take a lot of time. You just need to add files, go to where you have saved your file and upload it. One reminder, when you are uploading your Hong Kong ID card copy, we recommend that you blur your photo and last 3 digits of your Hong Kong ID for, safety purposes. Academic result, again, if you haven't received it, wait until you receive it, and then you can fill this section, and so on and so forth. Remember, whenever you are filling up documents, remember to name it correctly. So write your name and the type of document. So for example, if you're uploading your Hong Kong ID card copy, write your name and Hong Kong HKDI or Hong Kong ID. Sorry, it should be ID. All right. And please make sure the copies that you are uploading are clear copies. It's we can see it clearly. It's important because we will be checking why we need you to write your name. Once we have received applications for from over 300 applicants, and all the files are in the drive, it's very difficult for us to find out the exact document. If your documents are named, we will not miss it for sure. But if you just upload a document with no name for you, there is a chance we will miss seeing that document. And as you remember, if there are missing documents, your application is not considered to be complete. So it's extremely important when you are saving scanned copies of proof on your device, remember to name it properly. Your name followed by what type of document is it. Again, there are a bunch of other documents. Some are compulsory, some are not. Go through them. Each one has details written here. So make sure, spend some time reading it properly and upload your documents. All right, the next section, which is the last one, is about further support. If there is any information that you have not been able to capture in the last sections, you have anything else that you would like to share with us, you can write it here. And then there are some declarations. Read through them. Click on the box if you are fine. And then that's the end of the form. We also have a bunch of FAQs, which we would quickly like to cover. Number one, will I get a copy of my response? The form response? Yes, you will get it on the email you entered at the beginning of the application form. Number two, am I allowed to edit my response after submitting it in case I missed something or something changed? Yes, you can. Given the form is open, if you edit your response, please send us a WhatsApp message on 91334700 and let us know that you have edited your response, so we make sure we relook at your application. Number three, my device does not support uploading documents, or it's not supporting the application needed to fill this form. What can I do? You can send us a WhatsApp again on the scholarship number, and we can arrange for you to come to our office or provide any other assistance to fill up the form. Number four, when is the deadline to fill this form? The deadline is on 7th of September, which is a Monday, 4 p.m. Number five, I am on student visa or I'm an international student. Can I apply for this scholarship? Sadly, no. The scholarship is not for overseas student or students holding study, travel, or visit visa. Please reach out to your university for financial support options available for you. Number six, when will I know if I got shortlisted for the next round, which is going to be an interview? Well, we will reach out to shortlisted candidates by mid-September. If you do not hear from us by September end, please consider your application unsuccessful. Number seven, how will shortlisted candidates be contacted? The first contact will be made on your mobile phone through WhatsApp. So again, make sure the phone number that you have mentioned in the form is active. Number eight, who can I reach out to if I need help or have questions? If you need any assistance, please call or WhatsApp us at 91334742 during office hours, which is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Monday to Friday. You may also email us at scholarships@zubinfoundation.org. Thank you and good luck with your application.